Some YouTube channels are skipping the years-long grind entirely. They are hitting the required 4,000 to 7,000 hours of watch time in just 1 to 2 days. To get this same result, you have two distinct paths. You can trade your time using a specific free streaming method, or you can trade money by using an expedited third-party panel. But before you try either, you need to understand exactly how YouTube calculates watch time. If you upload standard YouTube shorts, the watch time generated from those videos does absolutely nothing for your 4,000-hour monetization requirement. It is mathematically excluded. To clear this hurdle, you must generate watch time through traditional long-form videos or through one specific type of live stream. If you don't know what YouTube filters out, you will spend months building metrics that the monetization system ignores entirely. Focusing strictly on what actually counts is the only way to get monetized. The first method relies on broadcasting live on YouTube, but strictly in a vertical portrait orientation instead of the traditional widescreen format. This chart outlines why this works. When you stream horizontally, you're placed in the standard search and browse pool, but when streaming vertically, YouTube injects your broadcast directly into the massive Shorts feed, placing you right in front of people actively scrolling through videos. A standard horizontal stream for a new creator often sits between 20 to 50 views. By simply rotating the frame, that same stream in the vertical feed regularly scales to between 12,000 and 150,000 views. You don't need a high-end production for this. You can share your screen or just talk to the camera, but you do need to keep the broadcast running for 3 to 4 hours to maximize how far the algorithm pushes it. Choosing a vertical orientation dictates which algorithm evaluates your content. It shifts your stream from a low-traffic directory to a high-speed feed, instantly multiplying your potential audience size. Getting those thousands of views is only the first step. The critical moment happens exactly when you end that 3 to 4 hour broadcast. When the stream concludes, you are prompted to save the video. You must publish and save this finished broadcast with the visibility set to public. Looking at this tracker, you can see what happens if you make a mistake here. If you toggle that completed stream to private or unlisted, the watch time instantly disappears from your total. YouTube's monetization scanners review your channel based on visible content. If the video is hidden, the scanners retroactively delete every minute of watch time that stream generated. Algorithmic reach gets the viewers in the door, but unless you permanently lock that final data into your channel's public ledger, none of it will count toward your monetization goal. If you don't have 4 hours a day to sit on a vertical live stream, there is a second strategy designed for creators prioritizing speed. This involves using a specific third-party panel website, which you can find linked in the description below, and starting their registration process. The sign-up requires very specific inputs. You need an active email and a WhatsApp number, and your username must be typed entirely with 0 spaces, or the system will reject it. Once you log into the dashboard, scroll down to the Category drop-down menu, select YouTube Watch Time, and then choose the Best Monetization tier from the options. Notice the inventory requirements on this page. This system only processes bulk orders of exactly 4,000 hours. It doesn't matter if you already have 3,000 hours on your channel, you still input the full 4,000. This path removes audience retention and algorithmic placement from the equation entirely. You bypass the variables of YouTube growth, turning the monetization requirement into a direct transaction. Before submitting the order, you have to fund the account. Open the site's menu, change the dashboard currency to Indian rupees, and click to open the Add Fund portal. The portal provides a QR code. You use a UPI app like PhonePe, Paytm, or GPay to scan this code and initiate the physical payment. This is the crucial step. After scanning, your banking app generates a 12-digit reference number, known as a UTR ID. You must manually input this exact UTR ID and the payment amount into the verification fields and hit check. If you scan the QR code and pay but fail to submit this tracking number, the system will not recognize the transaction. You will lose your funds and receive 0 watch time. The transaction is completely anonymous until you take that final step. The digital handshake is only complete when you manually force the system to link your specific payment data to your panel account. You now have the exact equation. You can trade 4 hours of daily effort in the vertical live feed, or you can allocate a specific budget to a service panel. Both yield the exact same 4,000-hour result. The paid method also includes a security failsafe. The panel operators manually review your channel before starting. If you don't have enough long-form content to safely absorb the incoming watch time, they issue a 100% refund. The fastest way out of monetization purgatory is to make a definitive choice between these two paths today and execute the steps. The 4,000-hour requirement is a technical barrier put in place by YouTube. By applying the right leverage, whether that's time or capital, you clear that barrier permanently.